Yours, when you're ready.
Kia ora tātou. Greetings to all of you that have gathered here today to listen to ourselves, elevate ourselves as to why we need to vote for us. Some of you may be asking, who am I? Who is that woman standing up there with that scribble on her face, as Winston Peters would say? I am a proud descendant of Ngāti Huriri, of Ngāti Whitianga, of Ngāti Mani, and I am a resident of Thames. I am a proud daughter of the village of Messiter, and I am a lifetime advocate for equity, resilience, and people-powered leadership. I'm standing here to say that this is our moment to move beyond business as usual, our moment to lead with courage, with clarity, with community at the centre of everything that we do. You might say, well, what does Denise know about community at the centre of everything that we do? I lived in Whitianga a long time ago when the Polytechnic, Bay of Plenty Polytechnic was down Racecourse Road. I was the first conservation tutor here for this region. So I understand the environment and the geography and the topography really, really well. I remember rock climbing and cliff climbing around here. I've spent many years advocating for community. Some people may ask, what are your qualifications, Denise? My qualifications, first and foremost, is I am a local. I come from here, I live and breathe from here, I was taught by here. I'm a mother, I'm a grandmother of 5 mukupuna. Eldest is about 19, youngest is around about 11. They're all girls, so I just hope that when I get a little bit older, I will be well taken care of. I bring my master's degree in social practice. I bring my experience in planning. I bring my experience with central government in policy analysis and legislative analysis. I was the first Māori woman policy analyst in this country. So I bring many firsts with me, and with those many firsts, many experiences. For those of you who have been lucky enough to experience the services delivered by Te Korowai Haua, I established Te Korowai Haua based on the vision and the needs and the wants of the community. And it's a testament to what can happen when we put people-centred leadership at the centre of everything that we do. Yes. So when I talk about leadership, I'm not talking about the kind of leadership that hides behind closed doors. I'm talking about leadership that sits at the table with kaumātua, with the elderly, with flood-affected communities, with rangatahi navigating their identity and the opportunities that are before them, with small business owners, with frontline workers. I am a leader who listens, and I am a leader who does take action. I am here because I believe we deserve leadership that reflects all of us, not just a few of us. You see, I bring something with me. I can walk comfortably in two worlds. I can walk comfortably in the Māori world, and I can walk comfortably in the Pākehā world. And I know how to bring those two worlds together without any worry at all. The services that I've developed in this community are testament to that. So, what might I be saying about Whitianga and Mercury Bay? To the people of Whitianga and Mercury Bay, your needs are real. You know that. I know that. We all know that. Your vision is powerful, and you deserve a mayor who sees you, hears you, and works with you, not as a number on a spreadsheet, but as the lifeblood of this district. Whether we're talking about Whitianga waterfront rejuvenation, Buffalo Beach foreshore repair, wharekaho infrastructure upgrades, or fixing the roads, pipes and services we all rely on. These just aren't projects. They're statements about what we value and how we can take care of each other. And I'll be honest, I have deep concerns about the way major infrastructure decisions have been made, especially the Thames seawall plan, which has apparently ignored vital science, seismic data and community knowledge. We cannot afford short-term fixes that create long-term harm. And to be clear, I believe in smart, future-focused infrastructure and building and it be grounded in science, in local knowledge and climate reality, not outdated assumptions or flawed models, like we have seen once again with the Thames seawall. We cannot afford to get these decisions wrong. As Mayor, I will push for robust, independent review and climate-resilient solutions grounded in our lived reality, not outdated assumptions. So what is my vision for the district? My vision is simple. A thriving, inclusive, resilient Thames Coromandel where every community, urban and rural, Māori and Pākehā, youth and elders feels heard, valued and empowered. And how is that going to happen? Community co-governance, not a very good word in this day and age. Nevertheless, it's about more than consultation. It's about engagement and connection. Smart infrastructure investment grounded in client science, local knowledge and long-term values, not politics or patchwork fixes. Economic regeneration by ward, supporting local enterprise, tourism, arts, trade and rangatahi employment, our future, with tailored approaches for each ward. Equity-driven rating reform, transparent, compassionate and responsive. Māori and takatahui inclusion, not tokenism, real partnership, real seats at the table. Youth representation. I will establish a youth and a Māori advisory board from day one. They are our future and our future has to be now, not tomorrow or a second thought. What about rates and fairness? Let's talk honestly. Rates are more than numbers, they reflect our values. I support a rating model that is principle-driven. Equity, fairness, transparency, and about compassion. We need a system that's real-time relevant and fit for purpose, not one size fits all. Because the reality is this, we're a district of small settlements stretched along 400 kilometres of vulnerable coastline, facing different levels of risk, infrastructure and benefit. We are not all the same, but we want the same things. Our rating system needs to reflect this. It's time to talk tough, but necessary questions and the hard questions. If I'm not receiving services or benefit from a rateable asset, should I be rated accordingly? And if so, how do we balance that with the public good?
1 minute.
That's the kind of thinking we need to test and mature together. We deserve a model that allows for fair, equitable allocation based on what we can and cannot do. So I have 1 more minute. So this is me, Denise. For those of you that don't know me, I'm open to your questions afterwards. I will bring my lived experience to bear on the hard decisions for those of us that are alive now and for those of us yet to come. Kia ora.
For speaker number 4, Denise Messiter, One, similar, it appears to be going through the panel's thinking, possession on land value versus capital value rate. And two, examples of economic benefit projects.
I don't have a preferred position around land value or capital value. I think that we have the opportunity to be flexible within the three rating categories that we do have. I think that first and foremost we need to be clear and make decisions around what our principles are going to be that underline those decisions. If we look at what's happening in our environment at the moment with the changes in our climate, it is going to impact on land value and it will definitely impact on capital value. All of these things are going to impact on the way in which we make decisions around rates. So I'm not going to go, yes, I'm in favour of land value when the capital value might increase. So I'm not quite sure about that, particularly when government's going to pull out of doing buyouts. So, I think that we need to be led and governed by our principles that are about fairness and equity and take into account reality, not what used to be, but what is. Needs to be fit for purpose and relevant to what is occurring today.
And the other one was examples of economic benefit projects, if any.
Okay, I'm going to, one of the examples of economic benefit. For those of us that may be aware, Tauraki is just about at the end of its treaty settlements. And the economic benefit to this region cannot be underestimated. At this point in time, the Māori economy is worth $123 billion. It has risen by 8% in the last 3 to 4 years. If we have a look at our demographics, we will see that the Māori demographic is the younger demographic in this country, and they are going to be driving economics and the spend in which we are looking at for the future. So economic projects need to be real. They need to be focused on where we are going as a community. They have to be about service. We have an ageing population. Who is going to take care of the ageing population when the younger population is coming in behind us? So we need to consider those things. We have tourism. We've underestimated what domestic tourism can mean to this community, to our whole district and international community, given that this government today put out an edict that it is going to charge international tourists between $20 to $40 to visit Cathedral Cove. How is that benefit going to come back directly into this community? So we have a range of serious issues to consider, but also about how do we do this to stabilise the present, to inform the future.
I